Ready? I'm going to do the clap. Ready? That was a quick one. This is a very quick vlog, and I'll try not to repeat myself too much. Poor little Teddy the cat, by the way, has been waiting all day to do a little vlog. See, Teddy, you're on. And the reason I'm making this one, I'm going to try very hard not to do too much editing. And my topic is editing, and more specifically vlogging, or my understanding of it anyway. Thanks everyone for the comments that you've made for my question from my Easter vlog. Yes, Ted, where I asked which background you like. The majority of people seem to favour the bush background here, which is just in my backyard, and I'm quite partial to it as well. Yes, we do have a couple of tradesmen working somewhere there today, which brings me to another part of what I wanted to address. Now, personally, when I do vlogs or videos, I tend to do a little bit different than I would normally do for a more conventional film or video. I love editing. To me, this part I'm doing right now, filming, is the small part. What I like doing is getting in, editing, and everyone should have their own style, and does have their own style. And the style that I seem to have developed, not that I classify myself as a vlogger, because I don't think I am, is to more or less take every individual situation on its own merit. And by that I mean, I will deliberately leave rough edges, rough cuts into some of my vlogs or videos, very much depending on the mood that I feel as I'm editing together, or in some cases as I have planned. By that I mean, you will occasionally see a very brief gap between footage. I just wanted to assure you, absolutely none of any of the videos, certainly none of the ones I put in the last few years, are an accident. Every frame is on purpose. So in the case of vlogging, yes, sometimes I will, especially if I'm using the mobile phone and out and about. As I turn it off, there's a bit of blur. I'm trying not to give examples on this video, because the last one, the Easter one, literally took 24 hours from the moment I shot it to edited it, improved it, changed it, tested it. So I'm trying not to do that, and instead just keep it straight, more to the point, with a little bit of tech thrown in at the end for people that are interested. So that's the thing. Somebody actually told me it wasn't my best work, and that I left all the long parts of the neighbours with their electric drill, if you remember that. By the way, normally I would insert a section of that here in the video. I'm not going to, for this video only. I'm going to resist the temptation. Anyway, why I left that long part in is because as it developed, yes, I could have, and usually would have, cut all of that out. You wouldn't have known it if I didn't want you to. Anything about noise extraneous to what I'm shooting. But I left it in because I felt that particular video added flavour. And the reason I left multiple retakes of me saying whatever it was, getting back to the topic, I left that in because I felt, personally, that added to it. And in fact, at least one person really got a laugh out of it. So, and my almost swearing part as well. Anyway, just so you know, nothing's left to chance on my videos. I will, frame by frame, in cases where there's a merge or a lap dissolve, whatever, go through that, and that takes a lot of time, I assure you. Now, to the setup here, changed the camera angle today, trying something a little bit different to get a different background, but unfortunately, as I cropped the image in to fill the screen a bit better, what I wanted you to see behind me is not really in shot. So what can I tell you tech-wise? Alright, so I'm using my Panasonic camera to record this. and external sound, and that looks like this. That looks like my Sennheiser microphone and my Tascam digital recorder. Yes, we are recording. We are recording. So that's just sitting on the table here on the patio. Kind of pointed at my chest. Sometimes I'll use a fill light. In this case I will, because I've taken so long to get around to shooting the video today. I'm using this little fill light here, which is wonderful. One of the wonderful things about the modern age of filmmaking, and I started 32 years ago, with obviously long breaks in between, is that these things like 20 odd bucks, they run on the AA batteries. No big generators, no big lights, 2K lights or anything like that. Some of which I still have, and in fact recently I bought a big spotlight from someone that used to be in the entertainment industry that some of you would know well. I'm not editing out any stumbling of my words in this video. Well, that's my intention as I shoot it anyway. And sometimes too, you'll often see people when they're doing vlogs or videos generally, you'll see little jump cuts, taking away the spaces in between sentences. Occasionally I do that. I did that a little bit in the Easter vlog, I think. Normally I don't. Normally I'll just chat to cam like I am now. So, back to the sound. Yes, alright. On a film set, the merging or the synchronization of the sound and the vision would be something like this. Clapperboard. Well, that's great. What I generally do is this. I'm pretty good at editing, and again I'm not going to show you a cutaway shot this time like I would normally, of matching the waveform of the video to the sound. You can see it as a peak on the timeline. Anyway, it's there for that purpose. It's a quick reference. So just to give you an example, what I'm recording through that recorder that I showed you is what you've been hearing all along. In this section here, I will mute that track, and you're hearing directly what's coming from the camera, which in this case is a fair while further than I normally would be. But anyway, that looks like this, by the way. I'll take a little shot here, and I'll try and take a little shot here on my phone. God, that isn't wonderful technology. It's coming. I may have to do a jump cut here. Okay, I've just done that jump cut. Alright, so this is what we're looking at the moment. Okay, what does that look like? Again, I've just done a little jump cut to take away a few seconds while I fiddle around. So currently, this is where I'm sitting. Oh good, Teddy's in shot. So here's the camera. The little, any vlogger will know this well, the little screen to check the shot. That's my gear sitting over there. And here's Teddy the vlogging cat. Hey Ted. Teddy, you're on. Alright. So that's Teddy. Alright, so I've just told you about using the Panasonic FZ1000, which probably a year and a half ago. It took a long time to get used to, especially the crazy autofocus, which is all, oh, that's just crazy. If you have one, you know what I mean. They've just brought out a new model with solid manual focusing, like the last digital camera I bought, which is Canon. I've always used Canon as my preference. Still takes pretty good still photos. But I'm afraid, although I spent around $5 grand on this, it was about the last model to come out that didn't have video. So that impressed me. Anyway, that's where we're at. Tripod wise, it's currently, as you saw, on the main tripod. Often I'll use, it seems to be the vlogger's choice of weapons, Thank you Casey Neistat for having these for me to first look into. Joby, the RelPod, they come in a few different sizes. Brilliant, fully adjustable head, set it to whatever angle, grip the legs around anything you want. I mean, pretty much anything you want. They're magic. But today we're not using that. Okay, that's pretty well it. Thanks everyone for your comments. I think it's awesome. I especially like reading different things I've helped people with. That's brilliant. It is. Hey, like, you guys out there are kind of my family, an extraneous family, and I really appreciate that, totally. So, unless there's anything I can think of, in which case you'll probably see it after this bit, I'll wrap that up. Just wanted to say, nothing that you see on my videos is an accident. If it looks rough, it's deliberate. I believe it's kind of the accepted vlogging style. It's just the way I do it. You do yours differently. There's no set rule. In this case, I'm just seated. Normally people go out and about for vlogging, I guess, and I do that too sometimes. So thanks for joining me. Have a great weekend in my case, and I'll speak to you all later. And this is where I go cut and I walk away. I turn off the recorder, off the microphone, off the light, walk over to the camera and turn it off too. And there's no PS, just a close shot of Teddy. In fact, Teddy, would you like to be the end part? Oh, actually, there was one final end part. Now I'm staring into the sun, which is never good. I was going to give you a little tip, if you haven't worked out already. If you make videos, you can put those little boxes at the end, which are links. They start 19 seconds before the end of the video. So all you do once you've made the file, rendered it, whatever, before you've rendered it, add 19 seconds right to the end, and that way, when you're ready, those little links will start. Okay, hope that helps. Leave your comments, let me know. Cheers. And cut.
Bye bye, young kiddies, bye bye.